to Bill Boo.
Well.
Hey, Bill
So,
Boo.
we're going to be doing some Monster of the Week.
Woo.
Ah.
Oh, gosh, please no.
Well,
We've already prolonged this like half an hour. Can we?
yeah,
Sure.
so,
Yeah.
Jay,
Fair.
you said you wake up.
Yep.
You head down to the kitchen. You find a note.
That reads thusly.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Alright, so,
What?
Drag, would you like to read it out loud since spoopy voiceover,
Yeah.
inner thought voiceover thing?
Yeah. If you're reading this and the person you know is gone, just know it's not my intention to leave like this. I just couldn't bring myself to burn you all with knowledge of my fate. Forgive me. Signed, Lucien Williams.
And that was the day after your last hunt.
Huh. Guys!
Lacy comes marching down the stairs. It is way too early for yelling in the house. What?
And I just
Person
hand
who
her the...
screams every morning.
Right! I hand her the note.
This is. What the hell? I go grab my phone and call Lucien.
Yeah. So you hear a buzzing in the somewhere near the couch.
Oh.
Oh.
Appears he has left his phone here.
Meanwhile, David's
Where?
coming down the stairs or wherever the hell he is. Oh, what is going?
Where could he have gone?
Fuck, runs out
Where?
the door.
What the?
What?
Just out there.
Jay, the car, please.
I run to the garage and start the car.
I am following.
So you two, no matter, are you joining them?
Please.
I had said chase after him, but sure, I'll join them in the car, I guess.
Oh, you're faster than by.
Actually, you're probably faster than the car.
Yeah, so you can follow David if you want.
Right, so the two of you split off, or the four of you split off 2 and 2.
So David ran out there hoping to see footprints or something.
Mm-hmm.
And is there a small wooded area not too far from here?
Correct. Behind the house.
He would follow them to that.
Mm-hmm.
And they stop the clearing.
Just abruptly. There is no continuation whatsoever.
Fuck.
Do you want to explain what's going on? It's very hard to have a serious conversation with the baby.
I know, it's fine.
Babu.
He's explaining what's going on.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Do you want the long or the short version?
Whichever one helps us find him faster.
Okay.
Let's just say something had a claim on him. He's long gone from here.
There's nothing we can do.
I mean, unless you can follow his scent through the air or something.
I don't think so.
And the trail seems... You do have, like, wolf senses, but it seems to just kind of go away as well. Like, he just went straight up in the middle of a clearing. Babu.
You were being so quiet earlier.
It's fine.
Do not silence the babu.
But yeah, David, at this point, he's just gonna walk casually to the house going, explain more at the house. I need a fucking drink right now.
Okay.
Huh, so there's one thing he shares with his brother.
So, the other two have you driven off, or did you kind of stop when you saw him run behind the house?
I would have kind of stopped when he ran behind the house, because I'm like, yeah, I'm not driving that back there.
Lisa will head back in the house and just grab Lucian's phone at this point.
Where the hell does he keep the beer? Like, and he's just looking through the fridge.
He drank it all.
He tends to do that, you know.
He kept it in his...
Yeah, exactly.
Stunk beer.
But of course.
Not exactly fresh.
Yeah, you know, very, very much not fresh at all. It's fine.
I'll just out with it.
You see, it goes back a fair bit. Also, he has an accent. I just can't pull it off right now.
Okay,
Somewhere down the line, our family made a deal. That the firstborn of every other generation, this thing claims as his own. Granted, usually for a time.
See thing?
A demon.
Oh.
Oh,
And
God.
every other generation claims the firstborn of that generation as his vessel.
Oh, don't tell me we have to fight a demon.
See, we're not fighting the demon part, not the fact that the demon is inside of Lucien. Or the demon
That's just
is Lucien.
He's an interesting creature. He tends to completely distance himself from his vessel's acquaintances.
He only started distancing himself when you should.
Because he didn't take over till now.
Why wait this long?
What's today?
Whatever today is, I don't know.
Today would be.
I was about to say, magical voice in the sky. What day is it?
Yeah.
Probably February
Before or
13th.
after? Okay, so it's right before Valentine's. Oh, good.
Is it
Okay.
a Friday? Please say no.
So I now need to
No.
sketch somewhere their date of birth. So this happened the night before, so Feb 13th. Okay. Nullig. For some reason, he chooses their 21st birthday.
Wait, he hasn't been 21?
I'm okay with this.
You didn't know that?
No.
I always questioned how he bought it.
I mean, I bought it the last few times.
Fair.
Fuck.
So how do we find him?
We don't. We either run into him or he finds us.
You don't think we should go after him?
Well, unless you can fly.
That would be a good thing to do.
I'm not even going to attempt that.
What could
Weird
possibly go wrong?
magical power things. Give yourself wings.
What could possibly
That-
go wrong?
That I don't know.
Could totally never backfire. It's fine.
Have I mentioned I'm trying not to lose a second character in one weekend?
Switch music. Go.
At least this one gets
Hmm.
revived.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only so many times.
Yes, but you know she'll be revived. That's the difference.
That's fair. That's fair.
The other one has a chance of not being revived.
Actually, no. Birthday would have been today. This is just me organizing things, but yeah.
Well, happy birthday. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a great present, man.
Yeah, more ambient. Ah!
Did you just throw something?
Bye. I ain't fucking picking it up.
There is something different this time, though.
What's different?
He was claimed a day early.
Oh.
A day early.
Yeah.
You don't think all this stuff he's been doing with us has triggered it, right?
Don't fucking know.
Well, I hope he comes back soon.
My vessel, I take it, it's not going to be the same person.
Not on the surface, at least.
Lacy's just gonna head downstairs and reorganize her clinic. Her infirmary.
Alright. Five days will go by before the next hunt. Is there anything you guys wish to do in those 5 days?
David is going to make use of his newfound legally allowed to buy alcohol things to buy alcohol.
Does seems his demonic brother drank it all, or he left to leave him none.
I mean, fair.
David
Exactly.
buys alcohol.
Yeah.
He buys booze.
Well, yeah. It's kind of a thing that goes with the every other generation thing. Especially when they're aware of things the entire time.
Why Lucien was an alcoholic?
Amanda makes cupcakes for his birthday. Because she
Cupcakes.
doesn't know what else to do. She doesn't know what he likes.
Fair.
Not the happiest of circumstances, but she's still gonna do it anyways.
Jay, Lacy,
Fair
anything
enough.
you guys wish to do over the next 5 days? Well, 4 days.
Jay'd probably be out back trying to figure out as far as a way to figure out where he went. At least attempt to try and figure out a way, but more than likely won't.
Every day you kind of test different theories and wishing you got everyone some sort of tracking device.
Yeah, wishing I had.
Fortunately,
Now
you only have one.
Now thinking about how I'm going to take a tracking device into something of Lacy's. Don't worry about it.
Good luck with that.
Lacy, anything you particularly do?
Just work and starting an application to get back into school, at least in online classes.
She challenged me. Huh.
So that leaves you.
Just sticks by yourself for a while.
I'm gonna need a couple of weird rolls.
Ugh.
One from Lucien, and one from Lacy.
Yup. Oh, nicely done. Pray. Okay.
Well, that's not a miss.
Yeah.
By one.
I assume
You get a
we
vague
let
hint.
David sleep in Lucian's room at least.
David
Up
will also
to-
probably be in the library a lot, just going through demon lore if we happen to have books on that, which we might.
Probably.
Probably.
We totally
So,
do.
let's see. On a 12 for Lucien, you get a detailed vision of something bad that is yet to happen. You take +1 forward to prevent it from coming true. Mark experience if you stop it. So, listen, you see a person just kind of looks like a tourist coming in. Not someone you recognize. But you can definitely tell by their apparel that they are definitely not from town. You know a non-local when you see it.
Yeah.
Currently, they're snapping pictures of the forest, whatever. And they snap a picture in your general direction, and like you feel you rear back as the person seems to realize what they just saw. They start trying to run as you snake along the ground toward them,
Oh.
wrap around, and bite. Lacy.
Hey.
You see a burned down building. And inside, you walk into the second floor is completely gone from whatever structure of it was. It looked like it might have been a home.
Mm.
And you look at the basement. You start walking down the basement, and that is where your vague hint ends.
Lovely. I love basements. Basements are my favorite!
So, the mystery now officially begins.
Lacy's already downstairs not long after all of that and has gotten herself dressed and has put the stone on the table for when everybody gets down.
It's glowing now this sickly green color.
Go down and make breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least she didn't scream this morning.
Yeah. I don't know how much help I'm gonna.
Walking down the stairs. Good morning. That's a glowing stuff. Okay, let me just put on his gloves.
We've seen weirder.
I literally have a demon brother, okay?
Jay is the last to awaken.
Yep.
And no screaming today, Jay. That means everything's perfectly fine.
He hopes.
Breakfast.
To be fair, there was no screaming the day after the hunt too, and we found that note. So, I mean, at this point,
So you go down for breakfast, Jay?
yeah, because he may be kind of scrawny, but he loves food. Oh wait, I just grabbed myself too. Never mind.
So you sit down for breakfast, and you see the glowing rock.
And my head immediately does the pushes food forward slightly and head to the table.
Priorities, man.
I thought today was gonna be a good day.
You expect us to have a normal life.
I didn't hear screaming. I was
Sorry, don't
so
scream.
happy. Oh no!
Lacy's
Oh,
gonna
oh
grab
no,
her
my dear,
jacket and head for a walk.
my dear, you do scream.
You want to tell us what you saw first?
Burned down
Please.
building, a basement. That's all I saw. I have nothing else. I'm going for a walk.
Oh, good. Demons
So
and basements.
yeah.
I'm okay with this.
So you head out the front
So
door.
Yep.
so fun thing that happens when you get outside.
Oh, hi, Lucien.
Freaking heck.
Yeah, he's just gonna swoop down in front of you.
Ah!
Upon hearing a possible Lacy scream, didn't hear it this morning,
Oh dear.
out the front I go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm at least gonna go look, see what the hell's going
Lucien?
on.
Nice wings, bro.
Huh.
Yeah, he's just kind of bringing the wings in at this point when everyone's seeing him. It's just like, oh dear, you know he's not here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kind of cracks his neck.
And who are you?
Oh.
Well, you see, that's a very tough question. Let's no, that one, no, me, no.
Well, at least we know he still has some of Lucien's mannerisms.
No, you know what? Fuck it. I've been known to go by. How's it worded in your tongue? The augur, basically. Seer, oracle, just pick one. I really don't give a damn.
So, what did you see?
Why are you even here? If you're not Lucien, why are you here?
Well, you see, there's a reason he had his little visions of his. They're a sort of shared purpose, if you will. I'm just surprised it showed up in this generation.
So, what you see?
Should we go
Oh,
back
right, that
inside?
probably would help.
Yeah, come on
he,
in.
He kind of has wings.
If you can.
Can he?
Basically, the wings kind of did a magical back into him kind of thing. So now he's just a much more concerning looking Lucien. In the front, it's fine.
No, he's upset.
Oh, baby.
The Babel does not like the new Lucien.
No,
Yeah.
no, he does not like the augur.
Okay. Baby.
Can we call him the Og for short?
I eventually am gonna expect him to give himself an actual name to go by.
I call him Og.
I will call you Og. Og for short.
Og. You are now Og.
It's longer. It's longer. How's that short? I don't know.
Fun. It's more fun to say. Og.
But yeah, on that subject, can he even enter the house right now?
Well, I imagine that Lucien kind of designed the whole, defenses, like you had said.
Mm-hmm.
And
With his help?
I imagine he helped in some way so that he would not be excluded if he so wanted.
Fair. Fair
As-
enough. That means lead the way.
Look, as Lucien's setting the ward, you just him in the very back. Lucien says, "Nah, I'm allowed in." Just nope.
Yeah.
So, what did you see?
Well, if I could guess, you're dealing with some kind of sorry. We are dealing with some kind of serpent.
Hmm.
Huh.
We.
Also, for what reason would you even have a tourist here at this time of year? I mean, seriously.
Okay, you've been in Lucian's head this long, and you've seen all the weird things we've dealt with, and you're a demon, and you're questioning why there's a tourist this time of year.
Precisely.
Actually, why would there be a tourist this time of year?
I don't know. He brings up a valid point, but I'm of all the things
He
for him to
makes a
question,
point, but I
that's
don't
it.
want to agree with him.
I agree. I don't know why there would be a tourist, but of all
Still-
the things for him to question.
Still the winter season.
Hmm.
Fair.
And the winter season is when the pines here are most beautiful.
Wait. Snake in the winter?
Mhm.
Well,
Hold up.
At least moved like one.
Huh. Well, now I know
Why
to be
the
afraid in winter
hell
now.
do you want to help us?
You think these little disturbances are just affecting your plane?
Oh, great. Now there's more planes.
Well,
you did kind of
Why
have
not take care of it
somebody
yourself?
appear.
because I can't interact with this one normally. If I don't stop it here, there's no stopping it there.
Fair. Huh.
Besides, people tend to bleed more on this route. Quite fascinating to watch, actually.
Ah.
Mm.
Amanda does not seem phased at all. She's just
Amanda's not phased. Jay's like, huh,
So-
and then Lace's.
So what you're saying is you're a sadist. Gotcha. Gotcha. So breakfast, he just turns and walks back towards the kitchen.
I mean, to each their own.
There's also another letter on the kitchen table. Jay.
Jeez.
Why do I always walk into the kitchen to letters?
I didn't see the one that finds them, yeah.
Because he walked back in the kitchen. I didn't know it was going to go back in the kitchen. I put it in the kitchen.
Please tell me
Honestly, I thought it was going to be Amanda or
now.
Lacy. It was the item list.
From
You
our
know what? I'm okay
from
with
our
this.
ghost friend.
I'm okay with
Lawman's
this.
torch and the leader's bust.
The leader's must be easy enough to get.
Lawn
What does
man's
it mean by
torch?
tragic doll?
I can find a tragic doll.
Would be stealing an officer's flashlight or something.
Yeah,
Ah.
Leader's bust.
because those things are still called torches. It's great.
Well, they are in England and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
City Hall isn't too hard to break into.
Nah.
Lawman's bus and leader's bus shouldn't be too hard to get. We'll see.
So,
And these are all optional. You don't have to go. You don't want to.
This is a scavenger hunt for
you
him.
have any idea when this is going to happen?
Yes, actually. Judging from the moonlight, it appears to happen just not too far, maybe 6, 7 o'clock at night.
Oh, great! Ant snakes are attacking them.
That's super early. We normally have more time.
More time, and there will be people out.
Dang it.
Did you see any, like, distinctive buildings. Give us an idea where we're going.
Did I?
Roll plus sharp.
Right. Make sure I use this one. Hit it.
Okay, you do. You notice that the whoever this person was, you could see maybe they weren't in the middle of the forest. They were just along the edge,
Mm,
and you could see the crypto inn. Not, but maybe half a mile's distance.
It is rather fascinating.
Oh, I'm sure the owner would love to meet you.
Wait, the crypto?
Yes,
Am I aware if the crypto has a basement? If it's 2 stories and all that?
It probably does. It is a 2-story, but it is not burned down.
Right.
At least not right now, unless you're planning on lighting it on fire.
Yeah, no. I was just making sure that I wasn't crazy and seeing what could end up happening to the crypto.
Impossible.
We don't know.
Oh.
He hasn't
I don't like
did
it.
that yet.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that's more of this thing lives in a basement somewhere.
I hate basements. I absolutely hate them.
You work in one
I cleaned that one!
after you had me kill all the bugs.
Yes.
She's not wrong, you know.
Well, speaking of bugs.
Mm!
Another fucking spider, really? Oh, such cute little noises.
I'm gonna do some online research and see if I can't find anything about a house fire. Could I tell how old the burned building was?
It definitely doesn't look recent. There was plant growth, so
I'm gonna go. I guess see what type of serpent creatures exist in lore. I don't imagine there's very many.
roll investigate a mystery, and for both of you actually in this case.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm using the internets.
That's that a plus because of the library, right?
Mhm.
+1. Am I rolling the correct one here? Hey.
Meep.
Do I have to add the plus sign? Because I haven't done it that way before.
Yeah,
When it says input value.
if you do the +1, that'll add the +1 to it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
all I was asking.
Okay. Yeah.
See, I don't know how that works. That's apparently not how it works.
Not really at all. But that's gonna be 11. That looks like an 11. 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Okay.
I don't see any of that.
I would say even on my end, the 3D dice are being weird.
I just highlighted the 0, and that's what it's giving me. I highlighted the 0. But that's maybe you just have to put 1, not +1. We'll
yeah, I guess so.
dilly dally with that. But so Lacy, there's been a few fires in the city. There was about 3 that that weren't like rebuilt afterwards. One is toward the west side of the city, kind of up a small path into the forest. And the other two were kind of next to each other and nestled along the north. But the people have not rebuilt that. Those two were a little more recent.
Gotcha.
Amanda, you notice there's quite a few snake cryptids. There's some flying snakes. There's what is known as hoop snakes. Apparently they grab and almost like eat themselves, but have these like barbed.
I mean, I assume he would have told us that it seemed big, I'm guessing? If it was big enough to wrap around a person.
There was also the camera flash that it apparently reacted to.
Yeah.
That would have been mentioned.
There are reports of oversized, even their breed snakes, referred to as the well, quite simply, just as giant fucking snakes. But they're not necessarily known to be in snowy conditions because cold-blooded, but those are the snakes that the snake-based cryptids you find.
Okay. Not very helpful.
Well, I think I found the house. But we don't. The house isn't anywhere near the crypto, is it?
It's probably on the same side as the road that the cryptid sits on. This is on the west of the main road, but it's kind of not necessarily next to the crypto inn.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you walk far enough in the straight direction, you'll reach the crypto inn without touching the city because of where it is. Because like the crypto inn is like located down by the entrance. This thing's located a fair bit away and up and out, up a little hill in the forest. It's most notable for its. I mean, you probably know you're reading a bit, and everyone's kind of looking. You're showing everybody else this. Those who are been local here probably remember the whole spooky urban legends of this place and some of that, because it is literally surrounded by dead trees that have worked along with it, giving it this very eerie appearance.
Great.
I'm sure this is fine.
What'd you find on the snake?
There's quite a few.
Great.
Not a whole lot to narrow it down right now. And the only thing that's pretty common is they're not usually in winter weather. Which is obvious.
Some things made it come out. If it's living in the basement of this old house, something made it come out.
Adorable.
Maybe Maybe it just got hungry.
In this case, we need to make sure its next snack isn't the tourist population.
Yeah, snakes, my knowledge, tend to eat something and then live on that for a little while. So if it gets the person, we may not see it for a few days. This is like pythons. They regurgitate their food.
How knowledgeable she is on this a little bit. And then there's Lacy who's being told this. It's probably not what she wants to hear.
And you have Jay that's pretty much just meh. Snakes.
I know such random facts.
You really do. You know you do, Fox. You know random facts.
God love random facts.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. None of my facts are fun.
Did you know that a lot of them blend into their environment?
That's not.
Oh, come on. They're chameleons now, too.
Well, no, I'm saying that this is an odd snake. It's out in winter weather, and I'm worried it's white.
So it's an albino python. Got you.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Whatever
theory.
helps us
Don't
sleep
hit
at
the
night.
keyboard.
Keyboard.
Basically.
Keyboard.
You humans never
It could
cease to
also
be
be
interesting.
brown because trees are a thing. Did you know pythons can climb trees?
Okay, you're not making me feel any better about any of this!
You're having fun with this, aren't you?
Sorry. She's probably having this conversation in front of everybody too, so
Oh, yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Lacy's gonna go get a first aid kit ready.
Just don't let it wrap itself around you. They tend to crush bones.
Not helping!
They like to crush you to make it easier to swallow.
Amanda!
Fine.
Beautiful creatures, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Very intriguing.
Shit, I just realized I'm doing accents for both brothers, and I don't know which I am anymore.
That one I could tell was,
I'm assuming that was David.
not Lucien.
No, that one was intended to be Lucien.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Then you need to pick
Yeah.
something else then, because that's gonna confuse
Yeah.
us.
Well, the intention was to do something like this, but it keeps going to David's for some reason.
I mean, fair.
That's why I assumed it was David, because it was the accent.
Yeah, I know. I just need to learn to do them separately on occasion, and yeah, working on that transition.
Fair.
And yes, beautiful creature, those snakes.
Doubly fair.
So, how do we find this and deal with it?
Good question. It's quite simple.
Do we kill the Batman?
We gotta go to wherever this is and try to find this tourist before he gets eaten. I know it's not far from the crypto.
I'm bringing a shovel.
Depending on the size, machetes work well.
You know, you're not wrong. I may just bring a couple things out of the tool shed. Don't worry about it.
Gotta make sure you cut them off or cut off the head.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna puke. I'm not gonna puke. I'm not gonna puke.
Well, you've seen me eat things.
You've seen your raw hamburger meat, and you're think you're gonna puke
That
over
I'm
chopping off a snake's head.
desensitized to.
Well, to be
Okay.
fair, I have yet to eat a live animal in front of her.
Fair. How many? But to be fair, Lacy, how many things have we killed?
How many times have I thrown up after the fact?
None
as
that
far as
I'm
I know.
aware of yet.
That's where I was going with
I
this.
did
As far as I
last
know.
time.
Okay, that's fair.
But before Amanda sniffed what was in that trash can, what was in that barrel, I don't.
That
God.
was some really nasty shit, by the way.
Speaking of which, what was your take on that, Mr. Augerman?
Oh, the barrel.
Yes.
Tell you what. You see what I've seen on a daily basis.
Moving on.
Is it
Some of
weirder
those
than
screams
what
are
we've
delightful.
seen?
just on another note.
So, are you
Are
guys
we
gonna?
going or what?
Where are you going? Yeah, two destinations you've been given.
What time is it?
Depending on what time it is.
What time is it?
Probably this. Maybe. Probably pretty close.
Yeah, we're going to
Uh,
the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yep.
go find the mysterious man.
The house
Out
will
of
be
town.
there.
And then aliens happen.
You know, I would say there's no such thing, but there's a demon standing next to us.
So,
And I'm a fucking werewolf.
Exactly. Surprised you started with the demon part.
And
Well, that's stranger than my
Lacy did
case.
come back from the dead. So.
Good. Anyways, go ahead, Great Voice in the Sky.
so you drive over toward the crypto inn and you see a person exiting it. Clearly, again, as blatantly obvious that there are tourists as possible.
I'm going to make one side note. I need to get him a bottle real quick.
Okay,
So
Okay.
can I take a quick...
most definitely can.
No worries.
Yes.
Take your time.
I'll give you time to do this.
Oh no, what are you doing?
It
Don't.
also gives me time to figure out how the fuck am I going to be two people at once. I
Can you do it? Can you do it?
doubt it. Maybe.
Well, to be fair, I've already figured out what I'm going to do as far as on my sheet next time, as far as something happens.
I've also given him the little nickname in brackets, Auger.
Nice.
I like who's like Auger Man.
Oh, just Auger. To be fair, he was like, Auger, Seer, just fucking pick something.
Fair. So, question, Fluffy.
Answer.
One of the advanced improvements is retire this hunter to safety.
Mhm.
Does the safety have to be involved in that?
I mean, if you want to just retire and just stay in the house
Well,
or leave and go somewhere else, you don't have to be necessarily safe.
no. Retire
Yes.
would also be in quotations on that, I guess. Retire to safety.
No dying allowed.
See, Aspire knew where I was going with that.
I mean, if you die, unless you really want me to kill your character, I can quite easily do that.
No, trust me, I can be creative as far as how to do that, don't worry. But that'll probably be like the
It's so
third.
okay.
That'd probably be the third advanced improvement I get, not the first one. I'm having too much fun with it.
Okay.
Hi there!
Hopefully he will stay calm.
Welcome back!
I swear if you say you want a balloon, I'm stabbing you.
Wait, what?
What's wrong, Georgie?
Oh.
Please
Nope.
no.
Jay, get over here. I have a rusty butter knife with your name on it. Let's go.
But
I-
Hey. The little
mean,
kid is
fair.
gonna say hello.
Hi, Babu.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
you know what?
Just don't ask for water at 2 a.m. What do you mean you need water, tiny Satan?
Hmm.
Okay. So we see this dude.
I'm just gonna give him a token, just because I can, because I found this image and it's hilarious. I'm gonna have to shrink it down.
Is it who I think it is? I hope it is.
No, I hope it's not.
I hope it is. I'm going to love him
I
and
love how the irony of Amanda and the demon seem to get along well with random facts.
Iron.
I mean, to be fair, you're talking about how the painful and slow process of snake murder.
Fair. Oh god.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell me, not the exact picture.
But to also be fair though, Drag, she eats things alive
Oh my
and
gosh.
murders things brutally. I'm pretty sure she's just used to it at this point.
So Fluffy.
So he's
Not the exact picture I was thinking of. But to be fair, that art style is actually what I was thinking of. Not gonna lie.
I'm like, I literally looked up the most touristy tourist.
Tourist.
Touristy.
Oh, I
tourist.
just realized I'm going to have so much fun if I meet Walter again.
Mm.
He's currently just walking and taking pictures.
How do
Well-
we distract him?
I mean, could do this.
You-
Pulls the truck over
Hmm.
and gets out.
Back?
Walks over.
Why?
Well, hello there.
That's
Oh, hello!
We shouldn't have
to
let
town.
him do that.
And this is fine.
I'm gonna
Hello,
shouldn't have let him do that.
Very nice. Who are you?
Oh, hello. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Jay. I work at the grocery store when it's not currently under construction again.
Like,
Amanda's gonna look around and see if she sees
I'm
anything.
oddly okay with this. But whatever you do not put that picture on the internet.
make a read a bad situation roll for me, Amanda. That is plus sharp.
Yeah.
Can I help?
If you can see what she rolls first, and then you can determine if we want to help or not.
It would put it up to a 9. Should I help?
I
The
don't think
9
that
will
makes
not
any
move
difference.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
what is it? 7, 8, 9, 10,
I mean,
11,
unless you have an advanced help and roll plus more than 12.
Oh wait,
Or 12 or more.
I did get 2 advanced moves.
okay,
I could give it a shot.
you could.
This could be very painful, but we could try.
Do it!
Don't let your memes be memes.
Just do it!
Well, you get one question you may ask, Amanda,
Hmm.
and Lacy.
It's probably gonna be if there's any dangers we haven't noticed.
Any dangers you haven't noticed?
Probably gonna
Alright.
be the go-to every time.
So yeah, as you guys are kind of looking around, you see Jay, Lacy, you and Amanda kind of move a little bit to get closer to where you've been told.
Yeah. The ogre is somewhere overhead because he flew here.
Jeez.
Fair.
So we'll say,
He's probably like up on top of the crypto end.
You know, I like that.
He's probably like, this is a weird place. I'm okay with this.
so he's way over here.
It's a relatively high building.
That's fair.
Because Lacy, you're going to be exposed to some danger. Yes.
Oh, because
Well,
I rolled so low. Oh, well.
hey, look, you
No.
find the snake instead of him.
Help action can expose you to some danger, if any.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
but-
you are walking forward. And Amanda, you see this before Lacy does.
Mm.
Something in the tree shifting this white.
Oh, fucking hell.
Can I grab Lacy and move the fuck away from it?
You certainly can. Roll act under pressure +1 because of your speed.
Aye. Now let's try adding the actual. That's cool, right? Huh?
Yep.
Let's try just doing it with just the one. Let's see. There we go.
Hey!
Hey!
It worked.
Lacy's just flying backwards. Nope.
Lacy, you're like walking, you're trying to find. Also, you feel grab.
Ah!
As you both go.
Grab. Yeet. Nope.
And then move
Again
back.
with the eating. It all goes back to eating.
It does.
She points up to it.
You see just this faint movement through the
Oh.
branches.
No.
Mm.
So what brings you to town, friend?
I just wanted to check the forest and see if there's any Bigfoot.
God, he has the flyer.
Oh my god, the picture does have him holding a flyer. That's fucking perfect.
Fluffy, I applaud you.
I do too. I do too.
Impressed.
Jane
Just go ahead.
should get him away from here so we can deal with the thing.
Well, Well, I mean, I can offer to take you as far as to where I know there have been a few local sightings, if you'd like.
You seem like a trustworthy fella. Sure.
Amanda's listening to this, just face palming a little bit.
Hold on. I have to do something for dramatic effect now.
Not the smartest.
Trustworthy.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Just gets into a stranger's truck, it's fine.
Yep.
This is how serial killers find their prey.
Yeah, right there.
So you get in your car and you start driving to a different place, leaving me before.
Mm,
I'm outside the forest.
This is a bad idea.
if it's
By the
any
way-
consolation, I won't try to set the forest on fire.
That's a great idea. Let's
kill
not do
a snake.
that.
We're gonna kill a snake.
Wait,
It can't be
Is
that
he-
difficult.
either reason the house gets burned down.
You know, to be
Shut
fair,
it.
I can set shit on fire if I want to, and it can spread.
Don't die.
Okay.
The thing
So
is currently just moving along the forest edge.
so
Can I throw a
how-
missile at this thing? I'm
Oh.
asking, not intending to do it yet.
You can.
Lacy first. I feel like they have a smarter idea.
I don't. I honestly
Oh,
don't
Amanda
have a
was just
smarter
gonna
idea.
go attack it, so whatever you want to do.
Fuck it. Ice
I'm-
missile.
Yep.
All right.
Start with the ranged.
Look, possibly snake.
Let's see, and that's can I say I was in the magic library and got bonus for that?
Sure.
Okay,
Threw it all the way from the magic library. Shoot.
Nice.
excellent.
All right. How much harm does that do?
Ice does. That is 2, and it is restrained.
Cute.
Does not seem to care about the ice on it.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
cute.
that's a cute picture.
There's a skeletal creature just kind of pulling itself by its long, elongated rib cage.
That's not a snake.
Ah,
That is not a snake.
ah.
That is she fucking shifts and goes to attack it.
All right, so we're gonna send your character there to the GM layer. And you doing full form or half form?
Half form.
So, because technically David did do an action. And how much armor was that again?
2.
Ignore armor?
I believe so. David. Yeah.
David.
I don't think it does, because last time it wasn't.
Mhm.
Oh, no, yeah, it doesn't ignore armor. It just does the damage and restraining effect.
I'd say it would ignore armor if it was vulnerable to it.
Amanda's
It does
the one
kind
who
of
ignores
move at that
armor.
point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a pretty picture.
She just now looked at it. It's not a snake.
I was looking for it and I couldn't find it, and I was like, fine, okay, I'll probably see it in a minute, and there it was.
So,
There he is.
I have to go to bed after
Amanda.
this.
Yeah.
it is currently rushing toward you guys. Like almost like a centipede as it the ribs kind of.
Oh, good.
Oh,
That's
I'm
not
so
creepy.
glad Jay left.
Yeah, she's gonna go claw at its face, I guess, because that's what she does.
This is not a terrible idea at all.
No, it's not. This is fine.
Roll, kick some ass.
Oof. I'll mark that experience. Okay.
You swing and it kind of recoils backwards. Bites down at you. You take 2 harm.
Ouch. That's. Why did the tough roll have to be the one that got low?
All right. That's gonna bring us to Lacy.
Okay. I don't like that. That's just not a thing. Please no.
Well, I mean, good thing Amanda's between you and the thing.
Yeah.
Well, the bright side, Jay's not there.
Yeah.
Mm.
He also has our truck to get away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very true. He does.
But we have somebody who flies and somebody who can run fucking fast.
I am also fast. Maybe not as fast as Amanda, but I am pretty fast now. Okay. So what do? Okay, didn't care about the ice. Don't want to light the forest on fire.
I don't think fire is gonna hurt Bone, to be fair.
Kill it with
It's
fire?
Oh.
the only other option I have.
I think kill it with fireworks.
Oh, wait.
I think it's out of the forest at this point, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's currently out of the forest now. Well, partially. Well, halfway out.
It's up of,
Okay.
This thing
Heck.
is very long in its shape.
Let's do a little bit of lightning magic because that's all I know to do right now.
All right. Roll. Use magic.
Okay, that's plus weird.
That's plus weird, plus your other little trinkets.
So plus weird, plus the book and the bracelet, so plus 2.
and your
So-
trinket. And trinket.
Yeah, my trinket is my bracelet.
Yes.
And... Whew.
Okay. So how much? Let's see. Basic moves. Use magic. On A79, you choose an effect and a glitch. I choose what effect the glitch has. You're gonna do 1 harm. Ignore obvious as you inflict harm. Glitches. Already effect is weakened. Short duration. You take 1 harm. Ignore. Magic draws immediate unwelcome attention or has a problematic side effect.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Can you list those again for me?
I can do you one better.
And put it in top the close up. That'll be great.
Exactly
Boop.
what she said, even though I could hardly understand
That
what
was
you
An
just said.
English word that was language.
That was very much English. That was very much English from the English major, guys.
Uh-huh.
Come on, what would be the most interesting? They are calling lightning, so
Yep. Well, I don't want it to hit Amanda.
mhm.
So...
In all technicality, short duration on an attack move,
Yeah, but it's a lightning call. It's like literally a boom done. It's not very long.
Yeah, I don't really feel like that'd be something that could be effective in this scenario.
But I'm already taking harm, ignore armor.
You're not taking any harm yet. You're going to be because it's going to attack you.
and it's not really.
Yeah.
And I don't think it ignored armor when it hit Amanda.
Mm-mm.
Amanda also
Okay.
does not wear armor, to be fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Very
She's
fair.
willing to, it's the makeup for that.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to go interesting... Yeah, let's go with immediate unwelcome attention, because that can't go possibly wrong.
So you bring it down. It's going to take 1 harm. Armor?
Oh, it takes
Is-
1 harm, ignore armor. Okay.
Yep. So it kind of crashes into it. This is a bolt of lightning. You see the scorch mark across its skull. His attention seems focused on you, but it's going to kind of crawl around Amanda and bite at you. You take 2 harm, but you have armor and you have your resilience.
Yep, so I take nothing!
Pulls away and it realizes, it like looks at there's no puncture in your jacket.
Back off, ugly!
That's fucking creepy.
It would be Jay's turn, but he's currently driving off. Are you doing anything else? Or are you just going to keep driving him somewhere else?
I want to take him to a. Okay, to be honest, I'm gonna, do the whole ditch him in a parking lot because, hey, people have spotted Bigfoot from this parking lot.
Oh!
And then I'm driving away.
Alright. So that's going to be your thing.
I ditch him in the parking lot.
David and Augur.
Mhm. Kind of gonna have the auger do a flyby and get scratchy.
Alright.
Get scratchy.
Yeah,
That's a good way
and
to
I
describe that.
can still use the weird for his ass kicking, and that is advanced ass kicking.
Wow.
Okay.
I forgot what advanced ass kicking did. Let me
Yes.
look that up.
Pinned inside the thing, so... you can give everyone +1 forward. You can take no harm at all. Inflict double harm, or drive the enemy away in a route.
I have so many. You know what? Fuck it. He wants them to bleed, even though they're kind of a skeleton. But still, let's make that happen. Double damage.
Alright, so you do already 3 harm, so that's 6 harm. But does not ignore armor, so it is reduced.
Mhm.
But still, that is a lot of damage. You scratch the claw and you watch the bone break by the part of the skull. And it kind of, its whole body kind of lifts and you watch some of the ribs kind of bend up to claw at you. You take 1 harm as one of them pierces you Ignore armor.
Okay, and is this counting what I heal because he's wearing that trench coat?
So you... Yeah, you would just heal it right back, so you don't take any harm, technically.
Life drain, man. It's great.
It's seeing that, like, 2 of the things struck are just perfectly fine. It's like...
It's not happy about that. Which is fair.
Do I also have time for David to set it on fire?
Yeah, just currently David can do something.
Alright, he's gonna toss a fire missile.
Alright, roll, kick some ass plus weird.
Ha!
Nice.
Okay.
Hey!
You can increase harm, take less harm, or take +1 horde, give +1 forward to another hunter, or move where you want it.
Fuck it, let's just increase the damage.
Alright. So you focus and the fire missiles fire off, hitting that weaker spot, and takes harm. Now, as a part of the backfire of Lacy, it's going to spin around, and it starts wrapping around Lacy. Amanda.
Oh. Gonna attempt to pull it off, I guess.
This?
I don't
Actually,
know.
what would that be? I guess protect someone? Or would that be just act under pressure? I mean, it feels like it's the definition of protecting someone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Alright, so roll plus tough.
Hey!
Okay, on a 10 and up,
My
you get
hero.
to choose an additional effect. You help them. And you can suffer less harm. All impending danger is now focused on you. You can inflict harm on the enemy, or you can hold the enemy back.
She's gonna hold it back.
Alright, so you just kind of, using that strength, just kind of pull it off of her and hold it, and it's like snapping. And you watch as the bone is kind of mending itself.
Strong ass werewolf.
It's mending itself?
Yeah,
Smelling.
bone is mending.
Crap.
So you hold it back. That is going to bring us to Lacy.
Yeah.
You see Amanda has just like got 2 of like the rib like appendages, just kind of lifting it.
Stupid, ugly monsters every flippin' time! I'm gonna go stab it.
Alright. Roll for kick some ass.
Do-do-do.
Do it. Do it.
I did the thing.
You did it there.
Alright, you can increase your harm, take less harm, or move where you want it. You can get +1 forward, or take +1 forward to another hunter.
Let's make it go back away from us.
Alright, so you strike it with the dagger, and there's this pulse of magic just kind of sends it. It's kind of over end, and kind of loops in itself as it kind of as it regain itself.
Not interested. We're not interested.
As it kind of gets tossed back, it does get a swipe at you with one of its ignoring armor, but it doesn't seem to do any damage to you because of your resilience. How much harm do you do?
With my dagger. Let's see. 1 + 1 is 2. Plus magic.
And plus your
Oh yeah, and plus I did take something else that devastating, so +1, which is 3.
Okay, and does it ignore armor?
No, it has magic, but it doesn't ignore armor just yet.
No. Alright, so you manage to cut a bit of a notch into it as it kind of gets sent back. At this point, Jay,
Yep.
you drive up and you see this long centipede-like skeleton.
This long, handsome thing. No. He would probably get out of the truck. And fun fact, guys, he was prepped for a snake.
Yeah. So will we.
So guess what he doesn't have?
Guns.
Guess what he does have?
Machete.
Machete?
A shovel and a machete.
shovel.
He's got a shovel!
He's gonna grab the shovel and then run up to it and smack it as he runs by it. So
Oh, kick smash!
by smacking.
I'm trying to press smacking.
You know, I literally could have stayed in the truck and literally drove by and smacked him with it.
Yeah, you could have.
Plus tough. Oh lord, here we go. And submit. Oh.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
You hit it with a shovel and the shovel ends.
Oh.
It bites down. Take 2 harm. Does not ignore armor, so your armor does reduce it by 1.
Whew. Okay.
That's going to bring us to the augur and David's turn.
He's just gonna do another swoop maneuver of some kind. That's if I can click on the right thing. All right. Swoop.
Smooth move, X-Lax.
Swoop.
Okay. So you do a little bit of harm to it,
Mm-hmm.
and it is not happy. As you start flying toward it, it notices you and watches it kind of brings one of the appendages, bites and breaks, fragmenting it, and it's going to swipe at you. You take 2 harm.
Okay.
And
how
you
much
did
how much did I
1
do?
harm.
Okay, it's minus. Okay. I am down a hop. And I am now gotta go over to David here. And
David. What does the man?
Fuck it, he's gonna toss another ice because not risking setting shit on fire.
Not risking setting Lacy or Jay or Amanda on
The forest is currently on fire.
The ice kind of hits it and crushes on it. And you get a sense now it's not as much... It is bone, but it seems to be also be partially ice in itself.
Huh.
Well, kill it with
And
fire is the
David.
correct term.
You feel the ground kind of next to you
What?
as the tail end pierces out.
Oh.
You take 2 harm, ignore armor.
Hey, look, we found its butt.
Where is
It does hit you
stabbing?
dead in the center, so you do reduce 1 harm because of your thing is not armor.
Sweet.
Your enchanted sweater vest.
Yep.
Fucking.
An enchanted sweater vest.
Yeah.
That is the
But you
greatest
see the-
thing.
You see the tail end now that has kind of burrowed its way. You still don't know where it is in the forest, but it's almost like a harpoon, like a very large, like see a ballista.
Mhm.
That's how
Oh,
big
yeah.
the tip is on the end. It's like a piercing,
Oh man.
and it recoils back in.
Huh. Huh.
And with that, that does mend again. And you watch all of its cracks have now finally healed back up. And it starts digging underground and burrowing itself.
Oh god.
Does not seem to. It got the sense that it wasn't getting anywhere with you guys. Has left.
Great.
Huh.
Well, that's the first time it's run from us.
No,
So
Because it got
they
bored.
do when they're dying. That one was
That one just got bored.
or scared.
So, guys,
And all.
I've come to a
Yeah.
conclusion.
Mm.
That wasn't a snake.
I'm gonna shift back before somebody sees me. Hopefully nobody has.
Alright,
And guys,
so,
I would also like to point out, it's about 7 p.m.
Well, we saved the guy.
Mark experience, Lucien.
he...
Hmm.
We need to get you guys back to the house so I can patch you up.
No.
We're not that hurt for once.
This
Yeah.
time.
So what,
I
we
still
all
want to
heal
patch you
one,
up.
Technically.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be.
It's -1 for Amanda, right? For her to go back down. Yeah.
And that would have fully healed
Everybody else is fully healed.
Dogger. Yeah.
Yeah, fully healed.
Yeah, so kind of enter back into the living room. Lacy gets some medical supplies and tends to everyone's scrapes and bite marks.
So can you also do that weird, like, seeing there through her eyes thing? Or is that not a thing you can do?
That was his thing, to be honest.
Ah, unfortunate.
Each vessel channels it differently.
Well, it wasn't that strong. Annoying. Durable.
We at least know what it is, and it didn't try to outright kill us. Couldn't
Well,
pick which
sort
one
of.
to hit.
I'm gonna go see if I can figure out what the hell that actually is.
Roll and investigate
bring
a
your tea.
mystery.
Alright.
+1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey!
So, that is going to grant you, I believe, a few questions. Yes, you may ask 2 of these questions that I will copy and paste here. I said copy paste. I said copy paste.
There it goes.
What is it and what can hurt it? You only asked two,
Entering
right?
in, yeah. Entering in what, like, we're not entering, but like, knowing what you're looking for now, this is referred to as a deaf Naga.
A death Naga.
a Naga.
Yep.
You sicked a Naga on us.
Yep. As for what can kill it, it will not die unless its heart is destroyed.
Freaking hell, I know where the heart is.
I don't.
Fucking hell. You better be getting down to that basement, Lacy.
Does it say where the heart is, I guess?
The heart is usually where it was created.
Oh, good.
And it's usually created in some place of tragedy.
Oh.
I guess we're visiting that house. Do we want to go tonight?
Do you think you'd be up for it? You're the only one that's really super hurt still.
I think I can handle myself.
Are you sure?
You also, I will give you this for free, because the Death Nagas, they're animalistic in their approach, and they want to, devour life. But they are intelligent. And they adapt.
Oh, so they've already fought us once, which means...
Realized who it couldn't hurt, so it's going to try to better itself.
I mean, I can hold the thing back, apparently. That's it,
I'd feel a lot better if you were better protected.
Well, we can give it time to adapt, or we can go deal with it. It's up to you.
I'm going to prep for trauma in the back of the truck.
She just smiles.
I grab my heavy-duty supplies and get it put in the back of the truck.
We're not sleeping tonight, guys.
What else is new?
Right, that is something your kind needs.
I like that. Alright, that is something your kind needs. It's fine.
I mean, not like Lucien slept, so,
He slept more than I did.
Yeah.
I mean, after he went to bed,
Might
how
actually
late?
have someone to go hunting with me at some point. Everybody else is usually asleep.
My fucking head.
Well, you can go. You have guns.
Yeah, I could. You're right. I could. I shall leave the silver at home.
Keep that silver away from me.
I'm meaning in case I don't confuse you with a giant beast in the woods.
The wolves get a little testy when I go out there.
Shotgun it is.
So. Aha! That's it. Bad. So I'm going to upload this new map.
Oh.
Not this new map.
It's a map. It's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
Mappa.
And we're going to go to object layers. Don't need the tourist anymore. Alright, so you guys head immediately toward the burned house. You guys see this fairly large structure that is slowly burned down. There are plants that have kind of retaken the outside, at least, of the structure. As you head inwards, following Lacy, you do find the entrance to the basement.
I'm hesitating at the top of the basement stairs.
Would you like me to go first?
I hate basements.
I know.
Jay would probably follow down after.
Yeah.
With silent shotgun. I brought a gun this time.
You brought me back down to 5 for whatever reason.
Yeah, it'll be bad. I fixed it real quick.
There's
It doesn't share it, unfortunately.
Don't worry. If it gets messy, there is a shovel in the back of the truck if anybody wants to get it.
So you guys want to put yourselves in a marching on this staircase?
Oh, I could. What is marching order? So Amanda,
Amanda's in the front. Jay's behind her. I don't know where Lacy is.
Lacy's crying on her way down to the basement.
You guys are gonna have to
Fine.
up your health again.
Alright.
How do I do this?
Just click on your token, click the red circle, and then hit +1.
Okay, plus
one.
Not
There
set
we
it to
go.
1.
I don't know how I did that.
You set it to 1 as opposed to hitting +1.
There you go.
Plus 43.
Is Amanda going to be shifted at all?
Yeah, she'll probably be half shifted as she's going down.
So it's an token
You
there.
really did went and found the creepiest basement picture possible, didn't you?
Oh no, this one's
That
fine. I've seen worse.
that's fair.
A moment when I can't edit anything on the wolf form. There it goes. It was just being weird.
Yeah. All I know is David would be kind of here, and he would be like here, just watching everything happen.
Just at the top of the stairs.
I feel
He's
like
just keeping his
You-
distance and watching
I
this happen.
assume we have flashlights.
Yeah, you shine your flashlight, you see a few things. You see what looks like the charred remains of a body, smaller in its size,
Oh.
along with a charred doll.
Oh.
She's gonna pick up the doll.
I found the tragic
There's
doll.
there's a tunnel that's kind of been burrowed. You hear movement from inside.
I think the thing's
Back
here.
up from the tunnel, please.
Now, how big of a tunnel? Is it like a...
Your truck could fit in it.
So we could each walk through it, basically.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Do you shine your flashlight in there? Yeah.
No, not yet.
I mean, would we have noticed the tunnel if we didn't, though?
You see the edge of it, but no one's really shown directly into it.
I was gonna
Is
say
there-
Amanda would have, but it's just Amanda. So if we're not doing that, then I won't.
No, Amanda can if she wants.
Yeah.
Jay's probably using his flashlight looking around for something to possibly cover said tunnel hole.
It just buried itself in the fucking, like, street. To be fair, I don't think that's gonna...
It might work.
Do I see anything?
So you shine your light in there. Everyone I'm gonna move everyone just down a little bit, or maybe not. There you go. You see
Oh, good. It's bigger.
It's got to
kind
be
of
gutter.
curled, and you see something pulsing inside.
Found the heart!
Why would you yell?
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
not.
say-
Would already noticed the light.
Yeah.
That is.
So would
much
I
bigger.
have found anything quick enough to
Go
shove in its way?
ahead and roll act under pressure.
So plus cool.
I'm pretty sure I could just break whatever you put there.
This is instinctual. Cover the hole. Cover the Fucking hell. I actually rolled well on something that's going to be possibly useless.
Quickly run over and push this bookshelf down in front of the hole. It covers probably a small fraction of it. As the cost of this is it kind of starts pushing in and actually knocks the bookshelf on top of you. It's currently sitting on top of you.
I thought me shining a flashlight down the hole was a dumb
On the
idea.
bright side, okay? The front of the bookshelf would be what was outward in front.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm under the bookshelf in a nice little cozy area.
You're kind of trapped in this
underneath
small
this thing.
wooden thing that's kind of crunching underneath its weight.
Somebody get this fat ass off of me.
I almost
Who
want
goes
to
first?
set.
Because Jay did that, I'm gonna say we're
yeah.
going to Lucien and David.
David.
All right.
You see this black ichor dripping from its fangs.
Yeah. Lucian's just gonna well, he's not flying anymore, so he's just gonna casually walk up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And David is going to try and set it on fire because the place has already been on fire. I don't see the harm in adding more fire.
It seems unaffected. It's fine.
You could char that charred body a little more. But hey.
Oh, nice!
Oh, fucking hell. What did he just... Wait a minute, I'm under the bookshelf in front of it!
Yeah,
Under
he's
it.
wood.
It's fine.
It's fine. It doesn't spread on a 10.
It's
Yep.
11!
Okay.
That's better. So you can either take +1 forward, give +1 forward, push it where you want, deal more harm,
Take less
or
damage.
take less harm.
He's gonna push this thing back and tell Jay, just get the fuck out of there. Why am I suddenly doing this action for him? I don't even know. But do that.
Like you're doing...
Watch it kind of get knocked back because of the
Nope.
explosion of the fire. You hear as that tail pierces out, piercing at you. This time, striking you in the leg for 2 harm. Ignore armor.
He's learning.
It recoils back in. Is Lucien doing anything besides just walking up menacingly?
Yep.
Lucien
Nope.
walks up. Menacingly!
You know what? Fuck it. He is going to do. He is just going to walk up to him in a menacing manner, and just fucking claw his snout.
You boop his snoot with a claw.
Yep.
All right.
If only that counted for advanced ass kicking. This would work so well.
You take less harm, increase harm. Move it where you want to. Get +1 forward. Take +1 forward.
He's just gonna keep pushing it back farther.
Well, we have to get in there.
You shove it
He-
further into this hole.
Actually, you know what? That is a fair point. He's just going to bitch slap it to the side.
You kind of pull it as much as you can outwards, essentially, and kind of up like this.
And then kind of just backhand it.
You do.
Pimps the
This
snoot.
doesn't ignore armor, so you. It is going to retaliate do a bite with 3 harm.
Oh, okay.
You healed for.
Does that ignore armor?
Does not ignore armor.
Okay, so that's 2. Okay.
And you did. So you heal for.
Mhm.
Because you did 1 damage
Okay.
because of its armor. Its harm was 3, so you technically only take 1 harm.
Alright.
Amanda.
I don't like this thing. Just gonna run up
And feel whatever that black ichor is pulsing through your veins, Lucien.
Oh, okay.
And she's just gonna Claude. Mhm.
Rush up.
Can I? Thank you.
Nice! You can increase your harm. Take
Fucking
+1
hell.
forward.
Yeah.
Push it where you want it. Take
I'll
less
give
harm.
a +1 to Lacy.
+1 to Lacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
So how much harm do you do? Because you ignore armor.
In total 3.
Okay. And it is going to bite, which would have done 3. So you just take nothing.
I have to worry about whatever that black thing or the ichor thing is.
Essentially, that's its way of increasing its harm.
Ah.
It's essentially added almost a poisonous effect.
good.
Lacy.
Hi. We talked about a heart and something pulsing. Where is it?
Inside the top.
Make me an act under pressure, see if you can locate it in this fray of moving and thrashing whatever this is in darkness.
That's fair, and I've got a +1, so
I just like picture Amanda just like putting the flashlight in her mouth and
might as well use it now.
Ooh.
Nice! You shine the flashlight into the hole and you see that a literal, probably about the size, heart just pulsing on the ground.
Okay. I'm not gonna throw up, I'm not gonna throw up, I'm not gonna throw up, I'm not gonna throw up.
I'm not gonna.
Focus.
Oh, that worked beautifully.
I'm gonna go stab the heart.
So you run with your hasted speed. You're like, oh, kick some ass.
Okay.
It's not a miss.
It's not a miss.
No, it's not a miss. You pierce the heart and it kind of stops beating. You notice the mending stops immediately. But its attention turns. Bites at you. That is 3 harm, but it doesn't ignore armor, so your armor reduces it, and your resilience reduces it, so you take 1 harm.
Cool. Do-do-do.
It has lost its undying regenerative ability.
Good, you're just trapped in the tunnel with it now.
Yep. This is fine.
Well, this could be interesting.
GA.
Yeah. So like I said, this could be interesting because my little amulet thing has another little special thing I'm about to use. So Jay would run and kind of push Lacy back, and then get in between her and the thing.
Okay. Will protect someone.
Which would that be?
That would be plus tough.
Alright!
Nice.
So, on a 10 or higher under protect someone, you gain an additional effect. You can take less harm. All impending danger is now focused on you. You can inflict harm to the enemy, or you can hold the enemy back.
Now, inflict harm on the enemy, that means I would attack, right?
Basically, yes.
Let's go with that.
Alright. So, how much harm does your shotgun do?
Oh, so I don't have to roll for it?
Nope.
Uh,
You just do harm.
Okay, so the shotgun does 3, and you scroll down to the weapon. 3.
Alright.
3.
Blast into it.
Okay.
It does have armor. Alright. It doesn't technically get to do harm against you because that wasn't a kick smash roll. Alrighty, so that's going to bring us to Lucien and David's turn. This thing's not healing.
Yeah, Lucien's just got a cloud of bitch. Yeah, no.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
It's going to retaliate, not by biting, but by constricting.
Oh, fun.
You take 3 harm, ignore armor.
Alright.
And you're now kind of wrapped around you.
Oh dear. I'm totally not dying. It's fine. I'm only at 3 health. I mean, that's not that big. Wait a minute. Alright.
Don't worry, stuff is about to become very interesting.
Do I want to risk setting my friends on fire? I'm gonna risk setting my friends on fire. I don't.
Don't set rooms on fire. So you can increase your harm, take 1 less harm,
Yeah,
plus
let's
1
increase
forward.
that harm.
Alright. It does strike at you again with the tail. However, this time it doesn't quite manage to avoid the sweater vest, so you only take 1.
Alright.
And you damage it. Still looking pretty decent, but it is definitely showing wear and tear. That attack definitely did char some bone. Alrighty. Amanda. You see it's currently constricting the auger.
I should probably do the same texture for Lacy and just try to, like, pull it off, I guess.
Alright. Roll protect someone.
Yeah.
Plus tough.
Alright.
That is a mixed success. So, you protect them okay, but you suffer some more damage they were going to.
Oh.
So you're going to get them off. You get it off of Lucien. As a retaliation, it does bite at you. No, I don't think it would bite because of the way you would have to grab it. You're going to take the 1 harm, ignore arm of one of the red is piercing,
Okay.
but you managed to get it off of Lucien. All right. That's gonna bring us to Lacy. Good thing you got it off of Auger. That's bad.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna go stab it again because I'm already close enough as is.
Okay. So you move up and stab it. Roll, kick some ass.
Hey!
You can get +1 forward. Give +1 forward. Move it where you want. take less damage or increase your damage.
I'm gonna increase my damage, please. So that will be 4.
Ooh. It's kind of been just tossed back. Yeah, you just pierce into one of its ribs. As the tail out of the ground behind you, dealing 2 harm, ignore armor. So you do reduce your resilience, you take 1 harm. That's gonna bring us to Jay.
Alright. So like I said, I want to go ahead and use my amulet's one-time use thing.
Oh.
So
Oh.
you know those luck point things?
Mm-hmm.
This amulet has a one use of a luck point. It can act as a use of a luck point. So but the thing is, I don't have to risk the whole someone from pass.
Yep.
Oh.
It just makes it an auto 12.
Well, alright then.
So he's gonna put the shotgun to the thing's head and pull the trigger.
Alright. So it moves in just the right position as you pull the trigger. Roll you can do +1 forward, take +1 forward, additional damage, take
Additional
less
damage.
Please tell me
Alright.
there's a one-liner in there.
How much damage does your shotgun do? 4,
Normally
right?
3.
Normally 3, so 4?
Yep.
You crack and you watch part of the skull bust inwards from the silent magical beam that fires outwards. It's gonna bite. Does 3 harm, does not ignore armor, so you take 2 harm.
Oh, what?
Let's read down to 5. Lucien and David.
Alright,
I did put we marked experience for that 6.
yeah, I did. Okay, keep Lucien doing the claw thingy.
That's an advanced kick smash roll.
Oh, fuck, now I'm conflicted. You know... double damage, fuck it.
Alright. So... you... actually heal 1 point.
Interesting.
Because you do more damage than its bite does.
Does that technically stabilize me, by the by?
We'll say yes.
Alright.
Because of its vampiric touch and properties.
Alright. Okay, and since that
Parts
thing's
are
still...
breaking off.
Mm. And... magic missile of the fire variety.
Magic missile!
And he's gonna reduce damage with that.
Tail strikes this time, hitting right in the shoulder, which is still a sweater vest. So yeah, you take no harm because you reduce the harm.
Excellent.
But you hit it and it doesn't seem to have any effect. Because of its armor.
Yeah, kind of. don't really have a lot of non-armor stuff.
Hmm?
This is my drawback for losing my whammy. It's fine.
Alrighty. Amanda. It's like skull's completely cracked at this point.
Yeah, she's just gonna keep clawing at it, I guess.
Roll kicks my ass. Alright. So how much harm do you do? You-
That
more armor.
does 3.
Alright. Bites us does 3, so you don't take anything because you're regenerative. And you claw into its like as it bites into your hand. You like just reach up and you pierce the hand through the skull as it shatters upwards.
Oh,
It is dead.
Naga
oh.
kills a lot of monsters.
Yes, she does, and she's kick butt for it, man.
Bone
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
melt away. It had 2 armor and 16 HP.
Ow.
See, I told you it'd be fine.
It's all okay.
Everything is awesome when you're part of it. Oh god, it hurts!
You know, speaking of that. So, speaking of that. I may be bleeding out here? Is this...
That's normal for these kind of things. Don't worry.
you know?
I can get you patched up.
He's almost
Back at the
died a few
infirmary.
times. If
That
he
would
wants to,
be
Jay.
great.
You might have to stay in the infirmary bed for a couple of days.
You know?
Oh my god, I
This
just
is
realized
fine.
this is the least hurt Jay's left to fight.
Yeah.
I know.
Only took 2 harm. This is okay.
So everyone gets tended and everyone gets healed. +1.
It wasn't so bad.
Definitely could have gone worse, I suppose.
Yeah, it wasn't that strong.
Don't say these things out loud.
Hey, I have yet to find something actually stronger than me. Shut up.
You really need to stop saying these things out loud.
One thing I have
She
noticed.
shrugs.
One thing I have noticed. We've also never. There's also not much that can survive a shotgun blast to the head without it cracking a skull.
Can you guys just stop putting things in the ether, please? I like my sleep.
I mean,
So
So do we.
I'm just gonna... Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys get home, you guys go immediately to the infirmary.
I'll accept Lucien, who, like, before they enter them. You know, it's been fun.
I'm flying
No.
away.
No.
He
Get your
is
ass in
already
here,
flying
demon boy.
away.
Oh.
Get your ass back down here. This instant.
He's gone, man.
Fucking.
So did we conclude the current mystery? Yes. Do we save someone from certain death or worse? Yes. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Did we learn something new and important about the world? Yes. So, everyone marks 2 experience.
Cool. This is the first time in a long time that I've taken this long to level up because I'm still not on
Oh,
another
hey,
round
Lucien
of
leveled up.
picking stuff.
Oh, hey, guess what? I get to take an advanced improvement.
Yay!
Okay, I can't.
Do, 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 do,
Do,
do.
do, do.
I want to increase that charm.
I think with that, I'm gonna do a bye-bye real quick for the recording.
Oh,
Before we get into
yeah.
details of character sheets.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye, friend.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Oh.
See you
Till next time.